Welcome to Dark Horizon Creations. This time we're taking a look at the Jurassic World Rebirth Lab Lockdown Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, if you hadn't already, please follow, like, and subscribe to my social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get a notification of when I post new content. Alright, so here we have the Jurassic World Rebirth Lab Lockdown Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is a really cool looking dinosaur. When I saw this hanging on the peg of my local Walmart, I was really impressed by how anatomically correct this dinosaur is. It's underscaled in my opinion, and this should have been the mainline release without any lights or sound effects. So let's talk about the packaging. Open cardboard display box. I am not a fan of this type of packaging because there are too many ways for the toy to become damaged. And this is an instance where if you're going to buy one of these, it's better to buy it in person in a brick and mortar store so that you can carefully examine the toy and make sure it hasn't been damaged in unpacking or with some little mean Grinch playing with it. Because after all, these toys aren't made or marketed for children. They're made for adult collectors. I do like the red, black, and gold design of the packaging, Jurassic World Rebirth logo in the lower left. We've got some obligatory product shots. The upper left inset showing the length of the dinosaur at 18 plus inches, as well as the opening and closing jaw feature. On the back of the packaging, you have that same obligatory product image of the action feature of the toy, and then over in the lower left it shows you how to scan the code on the bottom of his foot. Alright, so here we have the T-Rex fully assembled outside of the packaging. I do want to make note of one thing that I didn't mention in the video review of the Spinosaurus set, and that is once you snap their tail into place, it does not come out. So let's talk about the length of this guy. They claim that he is just over 18 inches in length. They are correct. So from the tip of his snout, tip of his tail, he is right at 18 and what looks like 18 and 5/8 of an inch. So as far as height, top of his head, he is 7.5 inches tall. Really nice looking dinosaur. I do like the head sculpt. You can see the attention to detail around his eye sockets, his snout, his teeth, his jawline, the musculature, the horns. They're right here if you don't know where they're located. Very similar to Allosaurus. Just a really nice design. And he will pivot at the neck there, rotate sideways. And then there's a button right here for you to press. His jaw will open. You guys can see inside of his mouth. His teeth are that really soft plastic. His forelimbs will pivot. They'll also rock out an angle. His hind legs will pivot forward and back. They'll also angle out, as you can see there. And his feet will rotate. And at least on this one, they painted the claws on his hind feet black. On the Spinosaurus set from Target, they didn't paint any of his claws. See all the muscles in his thighs, his calves. His tail will rotate, so you can turn it as you wish. I do like the dark brown with the dark gray stripes. I like this color. That would be perfect camouflage in any type of woodland or jungle environment, and even in some arid environments. Let's talk about the scale of this toy, and we'll do a few comparisons. First and foremost, here he is compared to the Zora Bennett action figure, and that looks to be scaled correctly. That looks very close to the size of Rexy from Jurassic Park 1993. Next, this is the Spinosaurus from the Target exclusive Spinosaurus Danger set. Here he is with a Pachyrhinosaurus. Here he is with a Parasaurolophus. And last of all, here's the Tyrannosaurus Rex with a Mosasaurus. Overall, I think it's a really cool toy. I really love the anatomically correct design of this Tyrannosaurus Rex. I wish he were a bit larger. If you're a collector or fan, this one's definitely worth picking up and adding to the collection. So there you have the Jurassic World Rebirth Lab Lockdown Tyrannosaurus Rex.